2022 JMS Spring Band Concert. My name's Caitlin Deet, and I'm the assistant principal at JMS. On behalf of Dr. Shaw and myself, I want to thank you all for being here this evening and for supporting the children that are about to perform for you. I'm also proud to announce that, for the 14th consecutive year, the Mount Lebanon School District has been named among the best 100 communities for music education for the 2022 NAMM Foundation. I hope you enjoyed tonight's performance. I know our students are excited to show you all of the hard work and dedication they have put forth in preparing this concert. Without further ado, I would like to introduce to you Jefferson Middle School's band director, Mrs. Wagner.
By James Swearingen, and we love that piece. You can probably tell just by the enthusiasm with which they play it. featured a couple of soloists in the percussion department over there. We had Kieran Dimitris on the bongos. We had Will Clark on the tom-toms. We had Aiden Zakowski on the timpani. Let's give them a round of applause. These kids have grown so much since the fall concert. I hope you can hear a difference. If you remember the fall concert, that was quite a while ago. But they have just grown and developed into wonderful young musicians. We're going to play a very challenging arrangement of selections from The Lion King for you. And it's going to feature a saxophone solo by Giorgio Savarese. I hope you enjoy The Lion King. challenge. The last time I did that one was with Wind Ensemble many years ago. And it's been a long time I did it. One other time with the sixth grade band. These kids are pretty special that they were able to pull that off. I'm very proud of them. The last song is one that many of us know, especially if you're a Pitt basketball fan. We're going to feature, who we featured? Mr. Lucas Prasad on the drum set. And we're going to rock out here to Sweet Caroline. Seventh graders, just wait one moment. Okay, we're going to begin with one of my favorite pieces to teach and to play, Heaven's a Castle by Robert Shelton. play, we love that one. I do want to make a little announcement for the good of the order, that we have a summer band happening again this summer. And for any student who is currently in 6th or 7th grade, that means they will be rising 7th or 8th graders. Those people are all eligible to sign up for summer band if you want to. Summer band is from July 18th to 21st. I know I've sent a couple emails about this. And then we're going to play the national anthem at a Pirate game on July 24th. That's on a Sunday. If you are interested, we're going to say sign-ups are till about June 1st. You can sign up after, but it would be best if everybody signed up by June 1st who wants to do summer band. Out in the hallway, as you leave, you'll see there are some pirate ticket orders. If your child is already signed, if you've already signed your child up for summer band, you want to get one of those pirate ticket order sheets. I did email that, but I email you guys a lot, so I know sometimes it's a bit much. So pick up those because we want to get the money collected, if we could, by June 1st. And again, if you're interested in doing summer band, we had so much fun last year. We're going to have so much fun again this year. And if you're around, come on out to summer band. All right, we're going to call an audible here. And in the program, it says Lost Lady Found is next, but actually we're going to do the Raiders March first, and then we're going to do Lost Lady Found second. So Raiders March from Indiana Jones. We're going to get our Indiana Jones on. Here we go, the Raiders March. The Raiders March really was a workout for our brass section. And we have such a wonderful brass section this year. Our trumpets, our low brass, they're just amazing. So that was a real workout for them. And the last one, Lost Lake and Found, which was kind of like a theme and variations. You heard the same tune with different things on top of it, was really featuring our amazing clarinet and saxophone section. So let's give our brass section first a big round of applause. To the woodwinds, because that was a workout. Johann Sebastian Bach, a very serious composer. This is a very serious piece of music. Try that just one more time. That was a very serious piece of music. We're going to play that very serious piece of music one more time. job learning this also. And so let's give ourselves a little applause too. You have now been rickrolled. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's when suddenly Rick Astley bumps into whatever you're doing and starts playing that song. So you've now been rickrolled by the 7th grade band. 7th grade band, stand up. Let's give them one more round. Give us one more moment. We're going to transition to our 8th grade. 8th grade, settle down now. Settle down. Calm. We're going to begin with 2 movements, very short, from the British Isle Suite by Larry Dane. We're going to get very British and very proper. The first one is called Marching Song. And let me get the names. Hold on a second. Something completely different from what you heard before. So the marching song features 2 Welsh songs, Britain's Raise Your Banners High, and March for the Men of Harlech, which I'm told by my friend from Wales is actually sung at all of the rugby games, or football games, sometimes she calls it. And so that's the first movement. Then we're going to do the last movement, Farewell Dundee, which has 2 Scottish folk songs, Adieu Dundee and Auld Lang Syne. You'll recognize Auld Lang Syne at the end. It's usually customary when you're doing 2 movements from the same suite to wait and applaud until the second movement is done. But if you're really excited about the first one, you won't be offended. very sophisticated audience. I like to think that Jefferson audiences are extra classy. Awesome. I think so. Anyway, so the first movement of that song that we played, the Men of Harnech and our Welsh songs, we're going to be taking tomorrow morning to the High Note Music Festival. So this group, along with our wonderful 8th grade orchestra and our wonderful 8th grade choir, are going to travel to Duquesne University tomorrow morning to play for some judges. And we're very excited about that. And we'll get some feedback from them and some evaluation from them. And then after that, we go to Kennywood, which is really the part we're all in for here. But, you know, this next song is also one of the pieces, but just to put up a little reminder, parents that are here, make sure that your child has their instrument tomorrow morning. I'm going to have their music in a box. Everyone's going to leave their music in the magic box after this concert. And parents, make sure that they bring their instrument to school and they are wearing their beautiful blue Jefferson musician, blue and yellow, actually the colors of the Ukrainian flag, kind of cool, t-shirt for tomorrow. Thank you. That's just a little public service announcement while I have you all here captive. This is now the Tallis Prelude by Douglas Akey. This is one of the other songs we're going to be playing tomorrow. 2 days ago, Miss Lim, holy cow. Miss Lim had a wonderful orchestra concert, and she was kind enough to invite the whole 8th grade band to play a couple of songs in her concert. So I decided to reciprocate the invitation, and we have brought the 8th grade orchestra with us today to play the next song with us, the Russian Sailor Dance. So give us a minute while we get the orchestra up here. This is going to be really special. We've never had string players on a band concert before. So while we're finishing up, I do want to make sure that I thank some people here who have really helped out. Of course, I'd love to really thank Ms. Lim for inviting us and also for bringing her wonderful students here today. So thank you so much, Ms. Lim. I'd also like to thank a lot of my colleagues that are here. Mr. Lash is here, Ms. Marino is here, Mrs. Walkley, who is our newest hire at the elementary, is here, Mrs. Deet is here, Mr. Stiklosa back there, and did I forget anyone? I don't think I forgot anyone. Anyway, all of these such wonderful colleagues that I have, and I'm so, so blessed to have them. And wait till you hear these string players. They are really, really cool. We're going to do the Russian Sailors Dance for you. Hope you enjoy. All right, orchestra, we're going to thank you very much. Everybody give the orchestra another round of applause. They're wonderful. Well, Mickey gets tuned here. This is our final song for this concert tonight, and it's a really entertaining one. We're really into jazz. You know, I started jazz band up again after the pandemic took it away for a couple of years, and we brought it back. And boy, these kids love jazz. They're really into it. So I got them turned on to Maynard Ferguson a little bit, who's a great trumpet player. You guys should check him out if you don't know who he is. really awesome. And one of his classic tunes is called Gospel John we're going to play. But I want to give a shout out to some kids here who are doing double duty. As you can tell, the pandemic did mean that our band got a little smaller than it normally would be for an 8th grade band. Next year we're going to be back up to fighting shape, but we're a little lean, we're a little mean, and we don't have any trombones, and so Robert Kennedy had switched over to baritone extremely successfully from trumpet this year, so he was willing to do that, and he's doing just an amazing job. And then Santiago Lozado Ivasevic plays clarinet, but also wanted to pick up some tenor sax, so he's going to double some clarinet and tenor sax on this song, and he played tenor sax for jazz band. And then we have the wonderful Mickey Murphy over here who plays awesome bari sax, and also really good bass, really good electric bass. So we're going to be featuring some of these guys playing along here, and I do have to say, today I talked to the kids and told them how hard it was for me to let them go, because this is the group that we all got through this COVID 2 years together, and they're the crowd that stuck with me, and for that I will always be grateful and always hold a special place in my heart for these kids. I don't want to see them go, but I'm so proud of them, and so proud of the young ladies and gentlemen that they've become, and just can't wait to see what's in their future. So this is our last song, Gospel John. Enjoy. 6th and 7th grade need to put their instruments away and get their cases. So parents, please meet them here in the auditorium. They're going to go get their instruments and they'll meet you back here, okay? Nobody leaves their instrument here in the band room except those heavy low brass instruments. We'll bring them up to the stage so that Miss Weimer does not have to carry them from the band room because Miss Weimer is old. Okay, have a great evening and a wonderful summer, everybody.